Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back. And I think that's also gonna mess up my VOD. Whoops. Yeah, OBS in my game just suddenly crashed. Okay, well, we're still where we were. This is good. Let me see. Hang on. Okay. Okay. I think that we're back. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see if there's any rowan berries over here. Over here, there be spiders. And spiders are fast and do a lot of damage. Yes. And we don't want sticks because there are 10 million sticks that we have and not enough uses for them. There it is. I know it's a spider because it spawns in areas that have these spider webs, but I have turned spiders on or like view spiders off, like arachnophobia mode, because I just don't want to see them. And also I can never remember if there's like only 2 rowan berry bushes that spawn. When the little icicles are on the edges start, it means that you're getting cold. But I've reached a point now, I'm looking for these there are scrolls that give you extra inventory spots. So I have the largest backpack, and I have the warmest clothes. So I have the best, like, resistance and like everything, but I'm looking for the scrolls for these 4 down here, and I'm not sure if they have standard spawn points or if they're randomized, but I have spent so much time going around the edges of all of the maps, so many days spent searching all along the edges looking for where they spawn and haven't found them. We do have 50% cold resistance and plus 30 regeneration per second. And then these are because we consumed food. And right now there's no quests. I've finished them all. This one for some reason is bugged and it hasn't gone away yet. But I've been kind of active in the discussions page for this game because they are still working on it and looking at it and everything, and I just want it to be the best little game it can be. Actually, let's go see Willow. I know that there's a bug down here. Oh, he wasn't there. His little breathing. Hi, Willow.
Oh.
Do I hear a spring in those pattering little steps? Are you excited for our upcoming solstice by any chance, little mouseling? You're not the only one. I do so adore that longest stretch of dark night. It's in the solstice update, so right now they all talk about the solstice. Hi, Joe. Hello. I am doing well because I am streaming. How are you doing today? I haven't caught a stream of yours in a while. But also maybe I'm sleeping when you stream. Okay, so I'm gonna say the day is almost over, so let's do a little bit of, oh yeah, and there's these fire pits around that you can light, and it gives you warmth. No, it's because I haven't streamed in over 2 weeks. I feel that. I am really trying to make streaming, like, my career. And so last year I committed to only 1 day a week, and it was just a bad day. Like, Sundays just did not work out. And so this year, ooh, 3 snow piles. This year I want to commit to Mondays and Thursdays because I think that those days will work better. I'm gonna do like an approximate like morning EST type time, and just not be so hard on myself, you know? I've also been very sleepy recently. I know. If you subscribe to the spoons theory, which I do, this holiday made me so low spoons, and all I did, this girl was just trying to do her best. But I am really proud of myself because I did a lot of resting, listening to my body, and I also upheld one of my, let's put these away. I also upheld, oh no, I'm dropping them. I meant to put them in my little thing. Right here. There we go. One of my like words for 2025 was celebration. And when I was super duper depressed, I got out of the habit of like decorating for holidays or participating in any kind of celebrations or anything. And so I actually I pushed myself to attend my like family gatherings. I went to 2 gatherings with my in-laws. I went to several days of being with my my own family who came into town. And so I want to tell you, so these are my words that I have for, oh, it's dark. That's okay. We'll do a quick sweep for fur. My words that I want to keep in mind for 2026, and I wrote these down and put them on my fridge because having words to focus on really helped me last year instead of resolutions, because it kind of gave me guidance. So like in any particular situation, does one of my words help me make a decision here, basically? So like if I'm trying to choose what to do or how I should react to something or what I should participate in, I use my like target words. And so my words for 2026 are resilience. I want to work on bouncing back from things and building up my stamina and tolerance for like my spoons basically. Safety and comfort. I really got away from like feeling safe in my body in recent years, and I want to work on that in like trusting myself again and feeling safe in myself, which is my next one, which is trust. And I have a lot of trouble trusting my own judgment and trusting my own decisions for a lot of reasons, mostly childhood reasons. And so I'm really working on trusting my judgment and trusting myself to make the right choices for me and the right life decisions for me. This could just be rambling and it'll only make sense inside my head, but oh well. And then celebration. I'm carrying over my celebration word from last year. And so all of last year I made an effort to get back to decorating for holidays and like participating in traditions. And this year I want to do that as well. Go slow. 2 words, but I have this issue with trying to rush through things and not enjoy the journey. Basically acting like, oh, I gotta quickly get this to-do done, and then this other thing on my to-do list, and then this other thing, and I'm like, why? What am I gonna do when I am done with all of that? What am I rushing towards? Anyway, and then play is another word for me because I want to do more playing. Whenever I have free time, I think of some kind of like chore or to-do that I could be doing instead of thinking of like a hobby. Is there a hobby that I could do? Is there something fun that I could do? Is there some kind of like active rest that I could be taking instead of just like sitting and scrolling on my phone? And because, you know, it's like, oh, I'm resting because I'm just sitting here on the couch, like watching a video and playing on my phone. But like, that's not really resting to your brain. So I want to explore different hobbies, explore different ways that I can basically be more playful in my life. This is Moss. They're the one that their partner Pine Sap passed away. I will say, I think you taking up the morning slot for Monday is kind of perfect. We have that running spreadsheet going of when people stream, and I was the only person taking Monday, and that's evening, so morning is low-key perfect. Thank you. Yes, I chose Monday and Thursday because I know that some of our friends don't stream on those days. Is that spreadsheet in Discord? I've been so bad about looking at Discord. And now that it's the new year, I'm getting back to like talking to people. I became such a little recluse. Yeah. I wasn't answering calls or texts or looking at Discord or anything. It's not, but I think Jade has been wanting to share it, so I'm sure she wouldn't mind. Oh, okay. I'll reach out to her. I love a good spreadsheet. Okay, over here we're looking for more rowan berries, and I think we needed pine wood and blueberries. And also I was really fighting my instinct I was letting perfect be the enemy of good, or like perfect be the enemy of done. And I was trying to think like, oh, I need to pick the most optimal time to stream. I need to pick like the time when I can find the most people, and like the time when, I don't know, people are going to be watching streams. And it turned into like, oh, I don't I can't stream at that time today. Like later in the afternoon, basically, when I know that people on the West Coast are actually awake, or like later in the afternoon when people are off work and stuff. But honestly, I just want to stream in the morning. I just want to be a morning streamer, and I need to go along with that because the alternative was not streaming at all. I'm just a morning streamer. And if my West Coast friends, if it's too early for them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know Nara is on the West Coast. I know, I should do what I want to do. The more authentic I can be for myself, I know the better I'll be off. I think I went into it. Wait, was I taking? Oh no, I was taking birch. I went pine or beech. Since I was laid off from my job this year, and I thought like, oh, I need to finally, let's see. I'm always so, let's do tea. I'm so hesitant to use my ones that give you like 100%. I'm like, oh, I'm not all the way to bottom cold or bottom hungry. Anyway, it's late game. I have the resources for it, but I still have trouble using them. What was I saying? Oh, pine. I was saying... Oh, when I got laid off and my family and my partner encouraged me to like start streaming because it's something that I've talked about for such a long time. I saw it as this like, oh my god, if I'm gonna do this, I have to monetize it. Like I have to make this worth my time. I can't like not be employed and also not be making money. This is terrible. And that really, I allowed that to get in the way. I worked in sales for many years, and most of those was in management and training and development. And so my brain goes straight to like the business side of it, like how to optimize the business side of it. And you just can't do that. There isn't. You just can't do that. I mean, maybe when I'm big and famous, sure. But like, I just can't do that. Right now, at this point of where I am, I can't do that. So I've been fighting my brain there. Where am I going? Let's go up this way. I have the issue of just feeling extremely unmotivated recently, so I'm trying to push myself out of it. Yeah, I feel that. And I'm trying to remind myself, like, without pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, not outside of my comfort zone, without pushing myself past my limits, of like my energy and my spoons and ability, basically, I am trying to remind myself, like, it feels good to do good things for myself. Like, it feels good. It's okay to do, like, I might not want to clean up the huge stack of, you know, shit in my kitchen, but I know it's gonna feel good. And so, like, I once saw someone say that it's like the vegetables of life. Like, you don't want to, a lot of times when you don't want to do things that are like good for you, that are legitimate, like showering, brushing your teeth, whatever, those are like the vegetables that make you feel better even if you don't want to do them. I'm cold. feels good to have fun. Exactly, it does. It feels good to have fun. And that's why one of my words is play. I want to have little hobbies and crafts and stuff that I do that are fun, that aren't monetized, that are like, you know, that are not just like sitting on the couch. I get that. Shout out to showering, because I couldn't bring myself to shower for 4 days now and I'm clean as of an hour ago. I don't know if it's just me, but I know that having trouble showering is not just me. That's like one of the main things, because it takes, for me, so much energy. I think it's more like mental than physical energy, especially when I have to wash my hair. And it's just such a nasty thing. Like, not showering is nasty. It's such a nasty, like, mental thing that I get caught up on, that in the past, like when I was still employed, there were a couple of times that I went to a local salon and had them just wash my hair, because the idea, like, I would go twice a week and have them wash my hair. This was for only like 2 or 3 weeks, but when I got home and all I had to do was just wash my body, it made it so much more like mentally easy to tackle. And that really saved me at that point in my life. And so yeah, I get that. I feel like showering and brushing my teeth are the two things that go. And I would never ever judge someone for struggling with that, ever. Ooh, I'm getting chilly. Let's drop this. And ooh, we got a lot of pine wood. Where is, what am I looking for? I don't have any tea. Okay, we're gonna waste this. It's not a waste, I have so many of them. I was told once that if you have no energy with depression to do anything, the only thing you should do is brush teeth. And usually after I brush teeth, I'm more willing to wash my face and stuff, and then after a while I can be okay to shower again. I know. That's good. That's good advice. That's good advice. There were several years recently that I wasn't able to like consistently see doctors and dentists. And then when I went a few months ago, I needed a root canal. And dental stuff scares me. From my experience, it's much easier to find the motivation to do... Oh no, I always lose myself in this one. To do a singular small task, and that opens you up sometimes to finding more energy to do the rest. Yeah, I get that. It's like momentum. I know, dental stuff. It's almost like I know that it's more important, so it seems more intimidating. Like, teeth stuff scares me. Like, I have nightmares about my teeth falling out, or like losing my teeth, like they get hit or something like that. And so you would think that I'm scared enough to have that be the one thing that I can consistently do, and yet it's not. That's like it's like almost harder, because I feel like I put so much weight onto it. This is a great therapy session. Time for Betty. Bye. Hang on 1 second. I need to mute because I need to blow my nose. Okay. Anything medical freaks me out. Teeth is just the worst. I'm like very pro-modern medicine, but also that shit scares me. Agreed. I have heinous health anxiety. Like, it fucks me up when I have some kind of symptom or whatever. Yeah, I get that. But my instinct is to, like, I always want to go to the doctor, and there were several years there where, like, I couldn't. And so I both always want to go to the doctor and don't want to find out that there's something wrong with me. Today you're the Green Jay. Yay, Green Jay. I finally got that working. I got the little collect your crow feather and which Corbin am I working. And oh god, it's a blizzard. I hate these days. Let's see. No, I just chopped down those rowan berry things yesterday, so they're not going to be respawned. What do I need? Anyway, this is really giving me the motivation to make sure that the one thing I do every day is brush my teeth. Man, we just need so many rowan berries. Let's bring some tea. We can use these up. They are taking up inventory, however. Until I'm dying, there's no problem. No. I just imagine straight up that I'm dying all the time. My worst and most recurring fear is... Oh, here we go. There's so much tea taking up space in my... But today's gonna be cold because of the blizzard. Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. My number one recurring fear is... I have bipolar. I have bipolar 2. And it's been what we kind of call like in remission, because I haven't had a manic episode since 2022. It was actually New Year's Day of 2022, which is why I was so freaked out and anxious New Year's Day. And I'm totally oversharing here, but it was a manic delirium. So like I didn't have memory of what was happening. I remember like when it started, I didn't know that it was starting, but I remember I have memories from right before it. And then I have memories from when it was ending, where I was like, oh no, pick that up. Where I was speeding down the road in my car with my partner in the seat next to me, and was just like screaming at the top of my lungs. He didn't fully understand what was happening at that point, but now we're both like more informed. But really it's like, why was I ever allowed to get behind the seat of the wheel of a car? And So I have this fear of basically like having another manic episode. And I have this constant fear of like, is this symptom turning into mania? Is this symptom like, oh no, I'm thinking or feeling this thing? Could it be the beginning of a manic episode? It's like this hyper awareness. And I hate it. Because like, do I want to go up here? Yeah, it's this hyper awareness. And my mind immediately goes to hospitalization, which I'm so afraid of. Like, hospitals scare the frig out of me. And so I'm just rambling, but what I'm trying to say is my biggest medical fear is having a manic episode that I have no control over and I'm not aware of until it's full swing, and being involuntarily hospitalized. And also psychosis is another one. Not to be depressing, but that's where my mind always goes. And like, psychosis and involuntary hospitalization is what scares the crap out of me. So that's my medical fear. Those are my medical fears. Everything is like a symptom that is going to turn into mania and psychosis. My best friend has bipolar as well, so I fully get what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2.
It's not depressing to talk about something you have experience in daily. Thank you. That's just existence. Hayden! Maybe those alerts are like really quiet. Or maybe it's just my headphones. Hi Hayden, sorry, we're oh shoot, I'm sorry. Hang on. You made it! Thank you for watching ads and supporting me, I guess. I'm sorry about that. I need to go into mix it up, and because I don't think that my notifications are correct. Like the notifications as to when they're starting in chat, I think that they don't play at the correct time. Thank you. Also, welcome Hayden. Yeah, I saw your little first chatter message. So fun. We're playing Winter Burrow. I'm mostly just resource gathering. And Joe and I got into a little chat about mental health. A 90-second ad. Okay. Okay, good. when I was looking before, the warning was happening like way before the ads started, and then it was saying it was over like right as the ads were starting. Your workplace. Okay, well, hopefully a little bit of stream will help you keep your mind off of things. God, I hate these blizzard days. It's so hard to see. The poppin' topics. I know that I'm such a freak, but like, I loved that that stream about Frankenstein, and I know I've said that like so many times, so I'm sorry. You're probably like, what a fucking weirdo, but like, I loved that stream. My plant manager told me I was effectively in charge because my supervisor went to Chattanooga pick up a vending machine. Okay, good, because I know that I've mentioned it at least once before, and I don't want to sound like a weirdo. Oh, hang on, I need to make myself a note real quick. Whoops, sorry if I just blew your eyes out. Your ears out. I just hit the mic. Weirdo is exactly the type that fits the community. Thank you. Yeah, but you don't want to be like the creep amongst the weird people. No one could be more of a freak than me, I fear. Okay. Okay. Let's see if these rowan berries have respawned. Hayden, do you ever stream? Or are you just a friend of the show? Also, I need to... Oh, okay, I was just wondering. Just here for the ride. Hey, you know what? I just realized I was there the whole time. Oh, our little thing has not respawned, but it did drop us a berry. I'm sure that that means that the other one has not yet. Ooh, kindling. I go out and I gather these resources, and then I'm afraid to use them. I'm like, oh no, it'll be wasted if I put a campfire here. Or like, it'll be wasted if I use this like super OP tea or pie or whatever. I don't have the setup or the privacy to even attempt. I get that. At the beginning of stream, I was talking about how I got a stream deck for Christmas, and I'm super pumped for it. However, I want to see what's up here, but like there's like 50 bugs up here, and I have to like lure them away one at a time. Let's move this. And the computer that I stream on is like a 10-year-old computer. I don't have enough power like plugs to do a lot of things, and I don't have enough USB plugs, and it's just not meant for streaming. I know I'm letting myself get hit. I'm gonna jump out of chat here in a second because I have to set up, but I'm so happy I could see you. Hi! I mean, not hi. Bye, Joe. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. It means a lot. Just to have someone here to chat with. Now Hayden's all by himself. You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say I have been on a hot chocolate bender this whole winter. Like, also, Hayden, don't feel pressured to stay. No, wait, I've been on this hot chocolate bender all winter where my favorite one is this one from Trader Joe's. And in previous years, it was a powder. And this year, it's like actual chocolate chunks. But it's their sipping chocolate or like drinking chocolate or something. And it's so like thick and chocolatey and good. And it's not very sweet. And I also will take like some dark chocolate chips and melt them in there as well. It's so good. And whoops, I got 2 of them on my tail now. And I've just been like effing that up this winter. Let's take this in. I'm tired of seeing them sit here. We have the inventory. That Roman berry excursion was not fruitful. Yeah, and growing up, and this makes total sense, by the way, I don't have any resentment for it, but growing up, when my mom would make us hot chocolate, it would be in water, so not milk, but water, and little Swiss Miss packets, which are like, you know, classic, good, nostalgic, and we were only allowed to use half of the packet, so like half a hot chocolate packet in water. So like now, no, pick up the little, no, take. So now like putting like multiple scoops in there and like adding chocolate and making it with milk and everything feels so decadent. And it's like, it really is like drinking chocolate. And so, yeah, it's really fun. And it feels very luxurious, you know? Wait, I need to look. What do I need? Oh, I need hazelnuts and beech nuts. Or no, hazelnuts and pine nuts. Plus, Let's just finally do this. Whoa, I can? That didn't used to be a thing. You couldn't select only one. They must have updated that. Good to know. Oh, you couldn't split stacks before. These are going to be annoying to water all of them. No. No. No, please. 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 Yes. Oh, I can't fit another one there. I have 9 of these? The movement mechanic and like placement mechanic in this is not good. And you can't use the mouse either. I mean the computer mouse. Please. But like I said earlier, I have given a whole bunch of feedback on Steam because they're like still developing the game and taking like suggestions and whatnot for it. And so I'm like, oh, it would be a great idea for this, and like you should try that. And no, it's not animating like it's watering on it, but it is. Yeah, it's a really cute game, but it's very sad. There's a lot of like loss and death and like discussion of like existentialism and whatnot. Did I get them all? Okay, we got them all. I have my little dining room down here. Those are the gray ones. Those ones. Yeah, it's surprisingly sad. My little seating area with my teapot and cinnamon roll. Alright, let's hope tomorrow is better weather because I hate. Yay, it's clear. Okay, yeah, no problem. Anyway, so I know I was talking about the Stream Deck earlier. I'm looking for a new USB hub because the one that I have right now is just like a little cutesy one that has 4 plugs on it, 4 outlets. But with all the streaming stuff, I need more outlets. And so I was looking at them online, and all of the bigger ones are like powered. Like you have to plug them into your computer and plug them into a power source. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So I need to find another power, another plug to use underneath the desk. I think that I've filled up the power strip, and then I need to find a way to connect USB-C to my computer because, like I said, it's older, and so it just has USB-A plugs. And so, oh, you're hiding over here. So I've got a whole adventure. Every time that I add something to my setup, like figuring out the whole mic, because I specifically got one that was USB powered and not XLR, because my partner is a musician, so we did have an XLR mixer, but we could not get it to work with OBS. So that was a whole thing. USB mic. I've got my headset, my of course my mouse and keyboard, but also like there's like a like monitor light, there's like a few monitors, and I think that's all totally normal stuff, but for my little computer it's like heaving and sweating. And computer stuff right now is friggin' expensive because I've looked at like a new build, because since this computer is about 10 years old, any kind of upgrade or add-on basically requires new everything. Like I've added more RAM and that's about it. Everything else requires a new motherboard, and it's just then you've got a new other motherboard, then you've got a new graphics card, then you've got a new, it's just like, then you're spending like $5,000, and I'm not exaggerating. You know, put your PC into a cyber psychosis like it's Cyberpunk character with all those plugins. You know, just change out my hard drive and it killed my PC for like 3 days. Yeah, it's just like so much. In this big year of 2026, what are we doing? There's no blueberry bushes. But yeah, I've got to say, I'm just a girl, as they say. I'm just a girl. And I don't fully understand the politics of why everything is so expensive right now. Supply chains, supply and demand, corporate BS. I don't know. But something is happening, and it's probably something capitalism related. Don't bother me, Aunt. Because people are greedy and generative AI sucks. Ooh, blueberries. Yes, agreed. Agreed. Hard agree. I've tried to get it, like, I try so hard to be better at recognizing AI, like content and posts and stuff and artwork. And I know that sounds really dumb. Hang on, I need water. I know that sounds really dumb, like, oh, it's so obvious. I'm also checking all these nooks and crannies because I'm looking for a certain scroll. Yeah, that sounds so dumb, like, oh, okay, it's just so obvious. But, like, I've been tricked by, like, AI Instagram posts. Like, whenever you see something, you're like, oh, that's so cute, or that's so cool. I'm like, wait a minute. Go to the comments. I've gotten better about that. And also, when I've seen this holiday that a lot of stores had AI generated like decor and stuff, and so I've tried to be really careful about, like, okay, before you buy something or before you order something, look really closely at the artwork and like the text and everything, and just analyze. And admittedly, I do use Amazon. And I try to be really careful about vetting, like, if I'm ordering something, make sure it's not like AI generated or like very obviously some kind of like ripoff of another thing, or I don't know, man, it's hard out here for a pimp. Oh, this is a sad place. This is where we found the body of the hedgehog's partner. Okay, so the notification popped up that ads will play in 5 minutes. I wasn't able in Mix It Up to change like the warning time. I don't want to do like 5 minutes ahead of time. Also, I need to adjust when my ads run, because I think they run too close together. Okay, we're trying to like... Yeah, no worries, Hayden. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of work. I am not finding anything that I need to find. Thank you. Like, I think that I've literally explored every little nook and cranny. Like, every little side thing. I've spent a long time going around the edges of the map and like testing to see if I could walk into them, or like testing to see if I could see off the edge of the page like that there's something else there or whatever. And where is it? I'm looking for a few scrolls. One that there should be 2 out there that expand these last 4, because I think they give you 2 each. And there should be some that like expand those last 4, and then there's some furniture pieces that I'm missing. Oh, I'm losing track of time. It's dark. I gotta go home. And yeah, so there are little like pockets like that everywhere, and sometimes you can't tell when you're able to go between like rocks and bushes and stuff. Like, you can't tell when it's gonna let you and when it won't. So that's my issue currently. My other issue being I can never find the exit to this section. Nope. It's cold. Okay, let's warm up real quick so we don't lose anything. Anything with the NPCs regenerates the heat. Okay, there we go. What do I have? Oh, okay. Today was not very fruitful. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh, did I water today? Whoops. Let's see. Here's my little dining room. Ooh, that was only one day. I wish there was some visual indicator as to whether something has been watered or not. Because currently there isn't. And also the animation direction doesn't have any bearing on what direction you're facing. All right, late. Okay, I'm thinking one of the things that I need to do with my streaming is, like I said, we're gonna get back to twice. We're gonna get back to a regular schedule. So currently I want to do Mondays and Thursdays, and I basically always feel like streaming in the mornings. So I want to make it a more regular thing so that people can know when to tune in. Okay, I thought for a second it was telling me that there were ads playing when there weren't. Anyway, we're gonna end here. I'm getting my voice used to talking again. And with the VOD reset, unfortunately, because OBS crashed, but it's been an hour and 40 minutes. We're gonna work up to 3 hours. I want to work up to 3 hours, but anyway. Thank you so much to anybody who joined. Thank you to everybody who chatted and kept me company. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you next time. We are not going to raid anybody right now, but I will see you next time. On Thursday is going to be next time. Okay? Goodbye.